I have been watching very closely. I haven't watched the video yet, but I have been hearing a lot, a lot of people discussing about one of the videos that was being posted on my agency channel, Basic Models Agency. So they did a open casting videos recently, and a lot of people were talking about it. And I heard a lot of people actually scolding my boss. You go, girl! 没有，其实我很爱他的。Okay, so what I'm going to do today is to do a reaction video on the comments as well as how the whole entire video is, or what the whole entire video is about. Let's go. Or if you're wondering, I'm one of the artists in Basic Models Agency. I fall under the artist division. So what I know about modeling is very, very minimal. So I hope I don't get a lot of people scolding me for what I'm about to say or review or react to. Let's go! Okay. Wow. A lot of effort, I can tell. I see my artist manager. To be honest, there are some of the models that I've not seen them before. I only know like Nicole, Casey. I can hear Alex, but where is Alex? Ooh. Okay, the whole entire setting, it makes me feel like they are going. It looks like polyclinic, like station by station. You go for body checkup, height measurement, weight management. Then after that, you go for body measurement, then registration.
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are. Compose a cover letter.
Ooh. Oh, I see Alex. 总裁好啊 Love Alex, by the way. He knows my joke. I will feel really intimidated if I'm there because everyone is so tall and skinny.
1号这个 B， 我先看2号好了。Ready？
Wow. She's very pretty. Speed up your walk in heels. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Wow, that silence can kill.
Yeah, Hannes, can you move forward? Yes.
I think it's really nerve-wracking because Bonita has a
Have not model.
very serious resting bitch face. She's really a very nice person, but if you don't know her, you met her for the first time, you meet her for the first time, I tell you, you will want to turn away or dig a hole and hide yourself. Ostrich mentality. Why is she using her phone? Oh, to show Instagram. If I show her my Instagram, if I were to enter an open casting, right, and she see my Instagram, confirm fail. Full of unglam shots. Yay, she got shortlisted. Oh. Casey just measured a guy and then say she's 185 when he's 175. Casey, that's like 10 cm difference.
Ah, 我180. No, someone told
就这样走啦。
It's like, what do you always eat? Why you go so tall? Then they say you eat long pizza. Then I'm like, funny ah. That
So
funny
if you
ah.
don't meet the height requirement,
Because my
you
parents
get
are
turned
tall.
down
so I-
immediately. That's very sad because for us, right, artists, if we go for audition, we don't get turned down immediately. They will ask us to go back and 等电话. So if they don't call you, you know what it is. I can sense his nervousness from here.
Have you done modeling before?
Oh, 很紧张哎。
And your first time,
都说了不用剪，你脸太黑了。
so you have not done, you've not been self
I think we spoke about. I think it's scary though. Like,
Very tense while watching him. So is he selected or not?
Ryan, can we do your walk? Wait, we're not done, we're not done. Can you redo a walk? Try not to bob your head like that. Keep it straight.
I can feel the tension even when I'm here, and also whenever I hear like Bonita's voice, like I feel like okay, just do it, hurry up. When I hear her saying that, can you do it again? And if they are a bit like slacking or they don't get what she meant, I'll be like 快点，她叫你走，快点回来，替他们紧张，然后害怕。
Stop calling me ma'am. You sound so old. This came from army or? Never
Frown
considered modeling until this year?
I mean, a couple of my friends told me like, you could go like, try this shit out, try this shit out.
Oh no, you
Holy
didn't
shit.
just say shit. Uh-oh.
毕业的时候
Oh, can I keep this?
No, you can't. Okay, you're done. Thank you.
Oh, she's cute.
You're not to move forward. Wait, is that a real tattoo? You regret it?
She has a tattoo.
So colorful. Can I see the tattoo again? 结. You did write it properly. Can I see it again?
Okay, that reaction because I don't think Bonita will be so.
Look at me not.
Okay, I wasn't expecting Bonita to be so nice when she saw someone with tattoo.
Okay, do I really?
Not saying that she don't like people with tattoo, but generally, I think for model wise, it's very hard for you to have like tattoos or any ink on your skin. I personally love tattoo, but for our jobs, right? Sometimes it's not easy to get casted for or get jobs if let's say we have ink on our skin. So for her to react in that way, I'm amazed. I thought she would say, "Oh, you have tattoo? 不可以，下一位。吃饭时间。Wow. Everyone is so happy during lunch. I didn't even see this model before. 吃什么？Some mala food. It made me feel like drinking Starbucks. 什么语言都用到啊 multiracial, English, Chinese, Guangdong, everything is inside. Which is a good thing, I feel.
Can you redo your walk? Can you speed up on your walk?
Why should I always ask people speed up their walk? Next time I also want to speed up my walk towards her. 完了，他看了这个，他应该会杀我。
我哋起碼有20。
So there are like subtitles here when they are conversing in Canto by Hao Lian. I just want to understand what they want to say, but failed. Don't know what they were saying. But really a 会凉到手软？Alex， 你会不会量体温量到手软这样？比如说，有没有上演那个什么《无间道》？
没有杀人，方大生。
Next time you should join me.
记得他吗？
对，《无间道》together.
outsider。所以怎么今天来了？被朋友拉着来。
没有，是他跟我讲，就是有。
Oh, is he not Singaporean? 丁伟，
我们刚放 Strathclyde 的时候你拿的，好像是。那你绑要绑多久？6个月可以开的。
你好，我叫。
asking about the braces. So does that mean that whenever they have like this private, exclusive discussion or interview, it means that they are selected? You know how reality TV is? Whenever you have like a segment of individual interview for yourself, kind of means that you are into the next round. Watch too much reality shows.
有机会的话，可以合作，应该是一个不错的体验吧。
161. I don't even know what's the height requirement for models. 161 to me is very tall already. I'm 159 or 160. On certain days, maybe when it's hotter, I shrunk a little bit. 159.
Okay. What's with SM? You scouted? In Singapore?
She's from SM.
Do you pay for
You
training?
don't like it?
Oh, when was that?
She's from SM eh.
我听得到，我听到。
快问。什么事？哦。Is he one of the candidates?
我不知道，还是他有一个 model 跟我说，那个有人在装，我其实也不会搞不清楚，等他进来就知道发生什么事情。
What's happening? I'm a bit lost.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Is it the same guy? Unmatched. Means what?
男的要在排队的时候，他就查
His friend.
然后就说我其实还没就我跟着先去，然后
Oh.
他们跟他说不能，然后那个 manager 就是大庭广众之下跟那个他的 model 说，如果你进去你进得了公司的话，我就给你钱。
But if let's say 你进得了公司的话，为什么你要给他1000？你已经是他的 manager，你不是应该不让他进别的公司吗？
还是买奶茶，奶茶牛肉吐了。
无语。
让他去买奶
What
茶
is
吧。
going on?
原来干嘛那个？
I'm still thinking about it, right? If let's say you're a manager, you wouldn't want your artist to join another agency, and you wouldn't say you want to offer $1,000 as a reward when he gets into the agency.
哦，三个。
She's a plus size. I can be a model too. See, she gets to have a individual segment as well. I think my guess is right. Whenever you have a individual private segment of yourself in being interviewed, 你就是被选中的 You're the selected one. 你听到 crack 声吗？哎呦 ，Bond 的脸很臭。It's getting like, I think it's getting late, so she's very tired. Do they get to know what they're supposed to wear? Because I see that everyone is in black tank top. It's a wrap! Wow! white tank top or tank top. $397 auditionee. 很多人呢。
Very nice this year。
自己夸自己 very nice this year。
我皮好到我自己都嚇親。
But to be honest, I wasn't expecting her to be so friendly because to me, I have seen Bonita did her training before. You know, when she conducted trainings for even be the artists or the models, she's very strict, but she's not fierce. But it's 1,000 times worse than what you see over here.
From
很好了，各位。
from the model helpers and the rest of the helpers, I need feedbacks on the attitude and in general what you
I
feel.
agree. Attitude is very
How was
important.
the flow? The flow was okay? We had no problem with, I see your face. Why is still so tan? You need a nester. Okay, let's run through the shortlistings for today.
So there's 197. You all shortlisted how many?
168,
Ooh, 168 is very tall.
19. I'm going to say whether it's a pass or no lah. I mean, for those that we are not so sure lah, I'll take my bookers first. Yeah, you take it yes ah.
哎，
我觉得还 OK.
义如美眉。
So that's a sure yes.
Mm.
Okay. 2004, that is what, 16?
对
16.
16
16. But he looked like a Caucasian Anthony.
Oh, they really look alike.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's so Anthony. But it's 190 leh. His 16 is 190 leh.
好高哦，190。
It's going to hit 195. It's going to be a Barnaby. Okay.
秃头
我是觉得他有点太高了。I'm a bit worried about his height. Okay.
Is
Next.
there even like a too tall for models? I thought the taller the better.
I like her. But she look older than her age.
Pretty.
17.
You know, I always feel that model has a certain model look. They're not just pretty. They're more like a very fashion look, like attitude. Like when you turn, you're a model. When you turn, this is a comedian.
She's 173. I'm not very sure.
1738，我头发有乱吗？
Okay. Question mark. She's a very pretty plus size.
She's a plus
Her hips is
size.
40. 174. I like.
174
Very pretty plus size. Also, you realize one thing.
I confirm cannot be plus size model already lor. I'm like 159 or 160 only.
We
She's
tried to look
174
for
eh.
The IG is either private or is at 1 or 2 or 0. Do you have any other photos that I can see? Because the IG is private. So, do you have any other photos that I can see?
嚇死人啊
I'll look at the pictures later. Okay.
See that smile over there? You are very lucky, really.
Can I see IG though?
You all don't play Instagram anymore?
No, I'm trying to play with IG anymore.
Then what
Maybe
else?
TikTok is it? I should be asking for TikTok.
Or is it you are more into the social life right now? Which is good for you.
这是我们上次 last open casting 有一年我们不是 cancel 掉整个 training because 我们只看中这个女的，没有别人。So we said we can't conduct a training with just one trainee. I'm happy with her.
I actually don't think there's a certain look they're looking for because from the selected ones that I see, they are all like they all have their own unique and look
她很
variation.
confident.
There's no like
She's
one
very
certain look that
confident.
basic models is looking for.
She's so confident. She was so comical.
I'll go to the comment
The
section
IG was interesting.
later.
It is
Comment
very-
section. By the way, 各位，我的华语是比较
In
强
IG
的。
啊，then we were asking
但是
her,
for
like,
everybody, you know, in
that
Singapore, we
way
should
that
speak
because
English.
我们的
So
那个 request
I shall do more in
Tank top
English.
you can come in not this tank top and not this place. I like her. 不是，这是我要的那个女的，179的那个女的。
你是179。
她很 typical model 脸，就是中国跟韩国会出的那些 model 脸。
I always feel that models, when you have a very Oriental or Asian
像
look,
斯文。
you have a very unique eyes like this, a bit of like what we call 凤眼
Good height 啊，179。
and it's very pretty on photos
17。
and
Do you
in real
remember?
life.
No. It's so
She's
forgettable.
179哎
她最大问题是她很 forgettable，that's all。
，179很高哎。
So， 回去没有什么好想，因为这个女我要哎。啊，她现在。
现在他说他上次差一点就签了，他
我不记得她说她是跟我谈的。
那你上次是什么问题？
我忘记，她好像是我 offer 她，然后她不要拿，因为 commitment。
所以他
现在没有这个 commitment 的问题
She，
但
never
问题是
offered
我会给她
contract
第二次
twice.
的 contract 吗？
So, see, she said the same thing.
我会put a question mark. I won't even look at her again. 我现在就是不懂到底要她还是不要她，因为那个我觉得我那个生了孩子之后，我真的很瘦身养性了。通常他跟我说，你上次给我 contract and then I didn't sign because
See?
I wasn't free. I was like, you don't pick up my contract once, I'm not going to give you twice.
I know her very
18.
well.
I don't remember this girl at
I think
all.
this is also a very business
and 她的
mindset.
型哦。
Like I offered you once, but you didn't
我
take
very
it.
hard on her
Then
style. She has no dress sense.
if you
I don't
come back
feel it
again, I might consider, but it's not a
Maybe
definite
I'll
yes. At least for me lah, I feel that way.
但我现在那个这菩萨心肠，我最近那个生了小孩。
好了，为什么一直表扬自己菩萨心肠？
对不对？
我要抗议。
2年前16岁，他2年是具有 contract 的时候16岁。If it's a non-COVID period, I might want to take her lah. But it's a COVID period, I don't really want to send a lot of girls out for placement for no reason. She's very care. How tall is she?
The models that
175
they
天啊！哦，她的 hips。
bring it
No, her
in
hip is
for
38.
to compare with the current pool right now. I
她
really have no
175
idea
的，
who
不会
are
是你
they,
那边的
because
，there
I
is
think
我们这
basic
边
models
的。
there are a lot of models that are overseas. So the
Do
few
you have
that I
someone like
really
this season?
meet
This class?
or see them in person are
没
really
有啊。
Nicole, Casey,
OK，我们
Amy,
帮他做 second option。我
Layla.
前面接近的那些没有签到的，我可能会
I
考
think
虑
that's
他。
about.
我先放一个 question mark。The last girl in question
How
after
can
this
there
we're
be
done.
so many
Six.
tall girls in Singapore?
No, she left.
我
All
们
my
不是
Koreans
都呼
left.
吸一样的空气，
DJ
喝一样的水，跟吃一样的米咩？
她不是很
诶
Korean
那
哎、
没有道理。那为什么人家会这么瘦，我这么胖呢？
对，她很 Malaysian。我很喜欢她
看个
这有一个类字，Hopefully she has an Instagram 啊。
I think for bookers wise, the moment they see you in person, right, they already have what they want in mind. Like they can picture whether you can be a model or are you just
Okay, we're done. How
a
many do you have?
girl or guy with a handsome or pretty face. It's actually a very fine line in between.
18 girls 我哋 plus minus 不一定全部簽到完。我同埋我哋簽咗4個啦已經，所以有20。
Alex 好悠哉哦，在那邊這樣子，
21 girls。
而且很久，人家都蹦蹦，我在那邊看到你在那邊這樣子。
以往我们做 casting 的时候呢，
Release，
他们进来做 measurements，
我曾經有問過
我们
Bonita，
就会有
是不是
对他们的
要在這裡做工
因为他们
的女生都
没有戴
要漂
口罩
亮跟
那我们在
高
量
挑
身高或者是在量三围的时候，
All her
其实
style
我
are
们就是
very
会有
pretty
对
and
他们的初
model
印
like.
象，然后
I mean
包
not
括就
model
会
model like, but at least they have
观
long
察他
legs and
的
they're very tall and
性
pretty.
格，然后互动，然后他的包括他的外观等等，对，然后之后的讨论会比较顺利，然后我们也会记得这个人，然后他的特征是什么，就比较
I
可以
think
给他
having
feedback。
a very
今
unique
年因为
face
碰
or
上 COVID-19，所以很多 social distancing 的
face
东西，
or a face
就是可能
that
前
people
面
won't
的
forget
准
that
备工
easily
作
is
要
very
很
important
多，然
in
后
this industry.
要跟着
You can-
就是他们
It's
需要
really your
报
X
名
factor,
了，然
what
后
we call it,
跟
and
着
your
时间
uniqueness.
过来。
If not, you can be super pretty, but you just have a normal
这
and
样累，
forgettable
这样比
face.
去
I
年
think
累。去年
it's quite
我
pointless
是
also.
坐完月子第7天抱着 baby 来， 所以这是最不一样的事情。然后今年比去年穿越这个类，我们看的人比去年多很多。我之前其实很担心，因为我一整天那天设计 settle 好的那个 flow 是我跟易如会在隔壁，所以我就很怕，如果我们在隔壁的时候，他们这边 jam 做的话，没办法去 control， 因为他们其他人可能就是没有那么懂那个 flow 到底要怎么跑。但 OK 啊，今天我觉得没有问题，都蛮顺的，就是很多人。非常
我觉得你们可以把这
整个行
plan 卖给
程的
Poly
话
Clinic， 你们比
对我
Poly
来
Clinic
讲
走的 smooth
是 OK 的，因为我就
好多
从9点坐在 Jackie
397个人
坐到6
一
点，
天，
一次过看太多，所
平均
以
1分钟要几个人？你们自己去算一下。
今年女生很多，男生很少。我们最后选下来的好像不多，男生不多。对，然后我觉得因为 COVID 的关系，现在剩下来的全部是本地人，还有就是因为什么学业或什么工作等等没有办法离开的人，所以外国人少了很多。
今年应该是这几年下来 shortlist 最大一批，然后我已经开始觉得很累。但有一个就是 plus size 的女生，对，因为她很好记得，所以而且她很开朗性格，所以我对她特别有印象。然后也有男生部分，今年蛮多可爱型的小男生，对，但就是长得还蛮高这样子，对，可可爱爱型的，所以那些记忆点会比较多。
我看太多人了，我根本不记得。我本来还想说就是丢一个名字出来，我现在丢不出。plus size 吧，plus size 今年最大的爆点会是我们会是新加坡第2公司专做 plus size division 这个事情。然后我对 plus size 这个东西期望很高，因为 demand 开始。
为什么我加入公司的时候不可以开 plus size division？为什么要 scout 外面的人才开 plus size division？ 你说。
然后我就很怕，
我们
第一次做可能做不好或签不对人。So 今天来的 plus size 都还不错。
我印象当中最深刻的是一个很可爱的小男生，他长得很漂亮，但是我们没有。
Don't get this personally。
他就是一个
他说他印象最深刻就是一个很可爱的小男生。
对，应该是时间表关系吧。
有专业点哦。
就没有 shortlist 他，但是他真的很可爱，也很漂亮。
有很多要当兵的。我刚才在 cast 到一半的时候，我有问其中一工作人员，我说那个当兵的流程是什么？因为有人说他们毕业了 ，Poly 要毕业，然后就要当兵，所以我问他就是中间到底要隔多久才要开始去当兵的事情。然后很多就是因为很快要当兵，所以我们没有办法签，因为我们这培训2个月，不到4个月之后他们就去当兵。我说我现在干嘛？因为就是公司要投资了一堆什么。金钱啊、时间啊、资源啊，他就没办法的回馈，这是一个事情。然后很多是 O level 的学生，明年 O level 学生我尽量不碰，因为我们有过签 O level、N level、A level 的经验。然后他们通常在做这种大的考试的时候，我们那一年是基本上没有办法去做任何事情，就其实跟 NS 那个 idea 是一样的。
然后接下来的2周，我们就会进入contract 的讨论，然后就会开始准备进入训练这样，对。
接下来我就会期待。
他们把义如拍得好高哦。
从早蛮到。
义如是个很可爱的小女生，很可爱。
然后可能我顺便可以瘦下来吧。
maybe。
接下来就是为期7个礼拜的训练，所以。现在那个 list 很长，但是第一阶段就是我们先做签约这个动作，但不一定。我现在选了可能37个人嘛，37个人，我不一定37个人都会签，我们会先进一步了解，谈完了之后我觉得 OK， 他也觉得 OK， 我们才做签约。然后7个月的训练过后，到底会剩几个人也是一个未知数，因为我们7个月训练途中我们会 drop， 就是看他们的表现或是态度啊、问题啊，或是等等的一些种种元素，我们可能会 drop， 所以7个礼拜后再看吧。但希望就是会有人剩下来，希望。
It's the end. Okay, I'm going to go into the comment section. I heard it's a very interesting situation we have here. Okay, the first one, stop calling me ma'am, make me sound so old. That's because you look old, ma'am. 你们这些 keyboard warrior 为什么你们这样？你们不可以说他老，好不好？你们说他老，就代表你们说我老。好啦，老就老啦，没关系。I don't like how the girls are commenting about the girl hits like, no one but model requires certain characteristics, and if they don't fit, they won't make it. If they give the job to every single person, could be model and judges wouldn't exist. Random trash. Although your nick user ID is a bit unique, but I like how you are coming out to say real through words. Word for you. The girl who got picked by SM should have debuted in aespa. That EM 我有问题，我不会 pronounce 他们的 username. Iliana, that guy is rude. He should fix his attitude and the way and his way of talking. Which one? I don't see any rude guy. Is it the one that say this shit? I think it's just the way he talks to his friends and he just got carried away, so he forgot that he's actually in a casting call. So I don't fault him for that. Interesting video, very good. There are people that really enjoy the content as well. Okay, there's this guy called John Wick. He is addressing it to Bonita straight. To Bonita, if you want their pictures, ask for general pic. Respect their Instagram privacy. People private so that only friends can see their unglam pics, or because they do not want their post to affect their chances. That's the reason why all the girls are freaking out. She was deciding between giving up her privacy and her chance at the audition. Okay, then to be honest, right, I would feel that if you want to be a model, there are consequences and there are things to consider about. Being a model is like, you have to walk on the T stage, walkway, a runway, and people will be watching you. And these are moments whereby you will not have privacy. And social media is such a big thing right now. So I guess Instagram is something that clients, agencies, casting directors will want. These are the platforms that they will go to straight away when they can think of you. So to me, Instagram is like a portfolio, online portfolio for yourself and casting directors or clients out there. I think if you want to private it, you want to have your unglam photos, that's fine. You can have another private account, but when you come for casting call, I think you should be ready. You should be prepared that agencies will ask for social media platforms like this. Yeah. Why is 不好说这个。那什么的呢？Okay, see, bowl of tofu beef actually got what I mean. I don't know, will you guys read this comment or not, but the kids did the 2 or 0 photos to make their IG more aesthetic and clean. Oh, yes. A lot of youngsters are doing it nowadays. Is that a real tattoo? Do you regret it? Ian Leong mentioned that this is LMAO rude. I don't find it rude because I think the way Bonita is asking is just to make sure that if that's a real tattoo, not trying to insult that girl that came for casting. It's important for her to know if this is a real tattoo, because so that she can input in their portfolio as well. Clients need to know. This is disgusting, the way they... Okay, I'm just going to read another 4 comments. The way the judge speaks is so demeaning. I guess everybody have their freedom of speech, and when I was younger, I always feel that models are perfect. So I guess to maintain that level, there is a need for them to make sure that the models in the agency are of a certain level. Not saying that they are very judgy, it's just that this is what they are looking for. Yeah, but if you think that the way they speak is a bit demeaning and a bit rude, then I guess it's just how you see things. Yeah, you're not wrong, and no one's right or wrong in this situation, I feel. Well, a lot of people are saying that we shouldn't judge people like that and stuff. I mean, to be honest, nowadays things are getting better. We don't necessarily need to be so skinny or need to be perfect size or size 0 to be a model. There are divisions called like plus size models, petite models. So it's just how you view things and how we have a wider range of variety and a different variation of people of different shapes and sizes coming up to you to portray beauty, that's all. Models are plus size. What, are you sure the models are plus size? Because I swear that some models there are just petite. I think plus size is very subjective sometimes, but according to a model agency, as long as you don't fall under the normal sizing models, you are considered plus size. And I read an article before that plus size doesn't mean that you are bigger in size. It can mean that you are, maybe you have bigger chest area, or you have like a extra long legs or bigger hips. I think these are plus size as well. Not necessarily like just bigger in general. I read it somewhere lah, so I'm not sure if it's true or not. Someone said, I don't blame the dude for saying this shit or curse. It's an audition. People either take it seriously or they don't care at all. Yeah, true. I think no right and wrong, but he should know that, you know, he can say this shit, but doesn't mean that the judge will be able to accept the way he talks to them. So it's a two-way thing. Okay, last two. They say, wait, Fiona is considered plus size what? Yes, I think she's considered plus size because she's on the fleshier side, like 比较有肉感一点点. Like models are smaller. Yeah. That's how it is. Why like all from China, the crew? We're not from China lah, we're just Chinese. I guess because we are very comfortable with one another, that's why sometimes when you're comfortable, you speak your mother tongue, you know? Just like for Malays, they will speak to their fellow Malay friends in Malayu, and then Indian in Tamil or Hindu. I don't know. You just, when you feel comfortable, you just speak with a language that you're comfortable with. But that doesn't mean that we are racist or, you know, we are from China. I think you saying that we are from China is a bit racist. No, I'm kidding. Really, we are not from China. We are all from Singapore. So, which is why I'm trying my best to do this reaction video in English as well. I mainly speak Mandarin. So, yeah. Okay, last one. I want to pick one 够力的. Oh. Everybody is talking about how judgy they are. They are the judge. They're supposed to be judgy to a certain extent. No? It's just like your teachers are supposed to be strict. They can't go to you and say, oh, it's okay, you didn't do your homework, that's fine. No, they're supposed to be strict and make sure that you complete your homework somehow. So they are judged for a reason. They are there to judge whether you qualify or don't qualify. Okay, I'm gonna pick one that I want to talk about. All these are very like, there are people that like the videos, there are people that don't like the videos. Well, like I say, everything, there's a two-way of how you view things. So I guess we have two groups of people over here. There are people that are standing up for, a lot of people say, why are they speaking Chinese most of the time? I think they're just comfortable. Okay. There's this person, Bra Q. He or she replied that, commented that Bonita is plus size. I don't disagree because she's definitely not model size, but that doesn't mean that if you're a boss of a modeling agency, you have to be a model yourself, right? I mean, she starts the agency, she started this company. Probably she just have the eye for models, you know, and how she view things in her fashion way. So let's not play like, you know, 人身攻击 over here. Ginseng chicken. What's 人身攻击? Personal insult. Huh? 对不对? Okay, my English is not very good. You all can laugh at my English, that's fine. Bright Life asks, are Indians allowed here? Of course you are allowed. Why? Okay, I know because maybe they are speaking Chinese, and maybe because a lot of the models or even the crews are Chinese or Caucasian. But I feel that a lot of people have the wrong mentality that this is racism, but I don't think so. Not because I am from Basic Models and I speak for them. I feel that there are certain things that I don't see eye to eye with Bonita as well, but I feel that in today's world, I have seen Indian models, I've seen Malay models. Probably just sometimes clients have a certain requirement, and you know, sometimes you just don't see them that often. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist, or we as a modeling agency, we don't take in Indian or Malay models. So I think this one we have to set it straight. There's no racism over here in our company, and I hope there isn't any racism outside in the world as well, because this is a serious issue, and I don't think my agency will want to play with fire as well. So, yep, this is severely. Oh my God, you are saying that we are Chinese. 我们是华人，但是我们是新加坡人，就这样。我为什么这么激动？ Okay, I think it's a very long video. I have watched my agency's one of the most viewed videos on YouTube and on their channel. I really enjoyed it because I never have I imagined that, you know, one day our casting videos will be viewed and discussed so much by so many people. So to me, it's a good thing. I feel that whenever there are eyeballs, it's always a good thing. So thank you for watching this reaction video. I hope, if you want to scold me, please do it gently. 好了，我要讲华语了，哎，气死我！希望你们会喜欢今天的这个视频，然后只是简单属于我自己的一个想法，没有去说我想要就是讨好我老板什么的，没有，我也是有跟他争吵过的，我也是有觉得他很凶的。我为什么会决定做这个视频，也是因为我听说很多人在骂他。但是我想说的是，模特儿这方面呢，beauty is very subjective. Different agencies look for different models. We are fair. I don't think, and we can't make everyone happy. So, yeah, let's just do what we feel that is right, and continue supporting what you like and do what you love. Thank you so much for watching. I am Cici, and I will be plus size model one day. Bye bye.